Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Rhonda Walker.
I'm Jason Colthorpe, and we want to get you to that breaking news right now. It's happening in Mount Clemens this morning, where nurses and other workers at McLaren Macomb Hospital walking off the job now as we speak.
And we are told that this is a planned 3-day strike, although it sounds like it's going to go longer. Priya Mann is there.
Hey, good morning, Rhonda and Jason. So they have just started walking from their spot. They're staging at a hospital nearby. They're now crossing the street, heading to the entrance here of McLaren Macomb. We've got about 700 hospital workers here, including about 500 registered nurses. And let's keep walking, Maria, as well as 200 support staff, including medical and lab technicians. Maria, you are with the union. You have been a registered nurse for decades. What are your thoughts on the strike and the reasons for walking off the job?
This is an unfair labor practice strike. We have been having great difficulty giving quality care. We have great staffing issues to provide that for our community. That is for the RNs.
What is the message that you think you're sending out here today?
Solidarity. This is our way of saying enough is enough. We struggle to do our jobs every day, and that is why healthcare is suffering with workers.
In talking to the union, I understand that nurses are fighting for better nurse-to-patient ratios and support staff are working for better pay. How vital are both of these issues to the health and safety of workers here?
It's the working environment. We have to have the tools to do our job. And today is a display of unity. And if people are that upset about not being able to do their job, this is why they're out there. This is their choice to be here.
You know, you have worked overnights for years and years. You have seen a lot of change in your time as a registered nurse. 51 years, you said?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen something like this or conditions to this point where you're out here picketing?
No. We did have a strike back in 2004 at this very place, and that was for safe staffing. And we did acquire nurse-to-patient ratios. It's a violation of those contractual obligations that has created all this unfair labor practice.
And this most recent labor dispute has been ongoing since 2023. We do have a statement that was given to the Detroit News by the hospital. Let's get that up on your screen. The quote is, after years of negotiating and despite marathon negotiation sessions over the last week, OPEIU Local 40 walked away from negotiations with McLaren Macomb and have demonstrated no willingness to reach an agreement on reasonable and sustainable terms. When you hear that, Maria, what is your response to that statement from the hospital?
They also have to be reasonable to see what we do every day, to walk our walk, to be a part of this organization and be a part of this community.
And when you see all of your fellow nurses here walking, taking over this front spot, I mean, do you feel a sense of pride? I know you said solidarity.
Absolutely. For many, this is a first for them. This is not a first for me, but this is a first for them. So in this day and time, this is incredible.
And that strike beginning at 7 a.m. this morning. It will be running through Wednesday, but there are some other factors as well that could take this all the way into the weekend. Of course, we will continue to follow this story. Again, 700 hospital workers. You can see we've got a group over there, and then you've got another group over here. And if we actually... There you go. That's the shot right there. You've got workers who are walking out of the building. Mason, if you want to come just a little bit closer here, you can see them walking out of the front entrance. And these are folks who were literally just on the job 5 minutes ago, and now they have walked off the job, joining hundreds of nurses who are already out here on the picket line. Again, this strike beginning at 7 this morning. We will be here and continue to cover the very latest. Reporting live in Mount Clemens, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, quite a scene there in Mount Clemens outside the hospital as walking off the job, even the ones that were working, yeah.